Hi, what's up? What's happening? Welcome to my channel. This is Violet Eyes Tarot and Astrology. My name is Vika, and this is my first video I'm doing in English. And I'm not sure where this is going, but a lot of my friends have been asking for me to translate my existing videos. So here I am because a lot of people ask me, I don't know what you're saying, I want to know what you're doing. And since I do live here in the US, I figured, you know what, let's just try to do this. So we're just gonna see where this goes. This is the weekend horoscope. Alright, so let's get started. Okay, so this has been a build-up week. I did write a horoscope for Friday. I did not have time to make a video for Friday, but I do think this entire week, the weekend is the result of the whole week's build-up. So starting Tuesday, there was a lot of tension growing with possible arguments. I was definitely living the astrology in my life. And so yesterday, Friday, what I was looking at is that Mercury was squaring the moon. So I wrote down difficulty expressing feelings or expressing negative feelings. Then what I later found is that there could be, I also wrote too much talk or too much gossip. And I also found that people could, I was reading the Archetypal Universe by Ren Butler, and I read there that people could be like undecided on how, not knowing how to share their feelings. So either they're being super logical, trying to organize all these passionate feelings into nice little paragraphs and debating on whether they should do that or just let the feelings come out as they are. And there was a lot of with Mars. Well, let me back up. So then I put Venus trine Moon, but Venus was in Gemini. Mars is in Cancer. So I put conflict, possible war, and like war. I'm looking at like small scale. I'm not talking about the news, although I did see a lot of things happening just within the last 2 days. But I'm not gonna talk about that. Okay, because I don't know. So for Saturday, so it's basically like something happened. There was a build-up this week of arguments, of conflicts, gossip, and Friday either you engaged in that or not. I really wish I would have had a horoscope for yesterday to prepare people to just kind of sit back and really think about what they were gonna say. Either choice that you might have had has its consequences. And today, Saturday, I have the chart starting for as soon as the sun rises. I have Moon trines Jupiter, which brings peace, expansive thoughts, justice, fighting for the good, wisdom, action. I've also seen good time to bring good feelings into your home, into your private space, or into your psyche. There's also, so the moon is gonna be in Leo all day Saturday, and that is going to be affecting like what choices you make. Perhaps this is the day where this is the day where you break your diet, or this is the day you choose to have your cheating day from keto. I don't know, I'm giving examples. I'm not on keto, but it's the day where you might also cross your own boundaries in order to receive some type of pleasure in whatever form that might be. So be careful with that. And the moon is trining the north node, so it's a good day to really tune into yourself, because it's gonna be pretty clear today. Also with Mercury in a 6-degree orb with Uranus, it's gonna be a good day to journal. And if you've been wondering, what do I want? Today is the day when that question, you could really tap into your own self and answer that question for yourself. Or you could just sit around with a tarot deck and just ask away. Good day for that. The sun is also trine the part of fortune in the 10th house, so it's a great day to work or invest in your career, or follow that gut feeling about that next move in your business. It's definitely a day that things are gonna pay off. You will see returns in what you have been investing in since the North Node entered Taurus. The sun is opposite the South Node, and so you're leaving behind old hurts, finding your golden nuggets in your past. So I'm not exactly translating. So I've done the Spanish horoscope first, and now I'm doing the English one, and I didn't realize till right now that I guess I could just translate it, but I'm not. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just going along with. Well, I did take notes, but I'm also kind of like partially just speaking what I'm hearing, what I'm channeling. So it's not an exact copy, but what I did say in the Spanish one regarding like the South Node and finding nuggets, it's that a lot of times we think that we're somewhere to, like the example I gave was, sometimes we think we're at a job because we're just there to get enough money to leave and go to a better one. And yes, that is true, but we're also there to see something else, to learn something else, something that we might not be able to see with the naked eye. And if you were a person that got, grabbed this week and pulled into an argument, and you were living, the astrology, then what, other than this was an argument about whatever 3D issue, what is this really about? And how many other times in the past have I been in this situation before? And that is where you can find a gift, the value in today. That's the minimum, because there's actually more possibilities for having good luck today. Today is a day of risk. Let's see here. Putting in the work and keeping up the work, because the sun is conjunct Vesta. So there's a stellium right now in Taurus. We have the North Node, Vesta, Sun, Mercury, Uranus. Algol is there. Juno is there. So with Vesta 6 degrees and Sun at 9, I just put, it's time to put the work into yourself, put the work into your creative project, into whatever you truly really want to do, into your passion. Also with what is it here, Eros squaring Uranus. Let me get the sheets pulled up here. Whoops, I'm still here. I'm just trying to get this pulled up. But with there is the asteroid Eros square Mercury. So what I wrote down for that one was, change of passions or energized flows of insights. There is also Mercury trine the part of fortune, so I put change of money for the better. Mercury trine the MC, so good time for career, big plans. Mercury trine North Node, look for synchronicities. Uranus and Mercury are so close together that it's just a really good weekend for trying to connect. Oh my gosh. So Venus square Neptune. So Venus square Neptune is, a weekend, on a weekend to meet somebody new. Just be careful who you're meeting, because Venus being love and Neptune planet of illusions and smoke, it's like we might idealize a person, or we might project onto them rose-colored glasses situation. So there's, we could be setting ourselves up for disillusionment in a really short amount of time. It could be by Sunday after evening, you could be like, what am I doing with this person? What? So be careful with that. On a positive note, if you're an artist or a writer, a creative type, I would just sit down I would set up my brushes and my paint and sit down with a blank canvas and just see what comes, because Mercury and Uranus this close together, you could channel a piece of art. You could, I don't know, talk, have a conversation in your journal with yourself and come up with some insights. So moving on, so that's Saturday. It's the mood really changes from Friday with the whole, adversity and kind of being alert and very Martian energy. It really smooths out Saturday with that moon trine Jupiter. But by Sunday, although the moon will still be, let me pull up my chart. For Sunday, although the moon is still gonna be in Leo until 3 p.m. Central Time, then the moon moves into, coming off of the trine, and moves into Virgo. So it's kind of like reality check. It's, what did I do yesterday, as in Saturday? How many, cookies did I eat? Did I read the label of what this item contains? Or, did I ask this person, this new person that I met on Saturday, did I ask them enough questions? It's kind of like when you're about to eat something. Did you read the label? Did you see the ingredients? Or did you just put it in your mouth? Just be careful. So let's see here. For Sunday, I am moving my clock. Let's see. April 30th. So I'm gonna set it for like 3:30 Central Time. Okay. Okay, so here, about Saturday, yes, with Mars, let me look at my, so Saturday with Mars squaring the vertex, it's like we're forcing an exit. Saturn conjunct the IC, outbursts from the deep within. Mars opposing the MC, energy exerted out but bouncing back inside us. So some kind of tension, some kind of creative shakeup. And then there's Mars square Chiron. So I put anger, caching. I can't read my own writing. And then Mars sextile Uranus, which I highlighted. I put anger. And then reading from the Archetypal Universe by Ron Butler, it said reckless tendencies towards excessive self-will. So with this whole risk-taking energy, there's also, you have to be careful between not forcing things too much. Like, yes, put your bets in, but don't corrupt the system so that you win. Like, that, it's not gonna, no. In this book, it also says the violence and bloodiness of birth. That comes from Richard Tarnas. So yeah, it's like, when a baby is born, there's all this blood. There's the mom being like a warrior. There's the baby, the veins, the cutting the umbilical cord, and it's this is what it is with the North Node and the Sun conjunct and this change of direction. Sun trine part of fortune, and fortune in the 9th house in Sag. It's like our perceptions could change, our beliefs could change. What we thought was what we wanted is not anymore. So it's kind of like, boo, like we are in this birth canal. And I think it's a great time for artists, like people who are right now doing your finals. It's a great time to have that creative. If somebody was waiting for a breakthrough in their art, this is the day. Saturday is the day to just lock yourself up and create. And just don't even think about what you're doing. Don't even look at it until Sunday. Like, do it, put it away, and don't analyze it until Sunday night. So the other things I got from the Archetypal Universe were wild sex, the sudden shedding of blood, wild sex, screwball comedy, unilateral transcendence of conflict, reckless self-will of Icarus. So yeah, it's like a good time to put a this is like, it's kind of a tough astrology because it's all very paradoxical. It reminds me of the energy of a grand cross, where it's like, yeah, you could do this, but then this is gonna oppose you too, and I was born, I have a grand cross in my chart, so I know what that feels like when you're like taking a sharp corner and it's like, oh man. So you just have to hope for the best and like take action, but don't force things. Let there be a chance for chance. Let there be an opportunity for the universe to surprise you. That's what I have for this weekend. So yeah, you can either do this to go have some wild sex, some crazy, meet new people, probably somebody younger than you, or you could use this time to make some money, some kind of gambles. I'm in the Midwest, so there's a lot of people that like to go to the casinos here. But I'm not going to give any financial advice. But then, more than anything for the artists, it's a really great weekend. That's what it's exciting me to see what I might create myself this weekend. And then Sunday with the moon coming into, then Sunday it's like I said, it's kind of like a reality check. And let's see what I have written down. Oh my gosh, and I didn't even take a look at Saturn in my Spanish horoscope, but Saturn sextiles the North Node, and Saturn's in Pisces. So again, great for artists, great for that work, great for that, that steady work. Like, yes, I'm gonna do this. And Saturn is sextiling Vesta, so it's giving you that, that long term, like, put in the work. There's a lot of willpower this weekend for sure. And I myself have already been feeling it since Friday evening, because I've been trying to film these videos. I've been writing this horoscope since yesterday, and I don't know, I haven't pulled an all-nighter in a long time. And here I am, Saturn is trine the south node, which I think is helping us. And north node, south node, it's a dance, it's a balance. So Saturn making good aspects to both, I see it as a good thing. It's like, yeah, you gotta, trining the south node, it's like, yeah, we're trying to survive, and we don't have to give in to that gig job. But Saturn sextiling north node, it's kind of like, don't keep your hope alive, because the more you put into that thing that you really want to do, the more it will come true. You put in a little bit of work, you still gotta go do the south node thing, the safety thing, gotta pay that, gotta keep the lights on type of deal. It's gotta keep the Wi-Fi on. And then Pluto trining Algol in Taurus, I feel like it's kind of like helping break away some of the Neptune Venus fog. Or it's making it, I guess since it's a trine, it'd be, I have to look into that, because like with Algol, I'm not sure what it, its dignity, what is Algol's dignity in Taurus, I have no clue. So I know Pluto doesn't like being in Aquarius. Anyways, and then there's Chiron in Aries sextiling Eros 17 degrees in Aquarius. So I kind of take it as, the key to your real identity lies in your passions, in what you are doing. And the vertex is right there, and you got the key and you got the door. Are you gonna open the door to the new opportunity, to the new you? I hope so, because this is a great weekend to do so. So I'm gonna ask for a card, and I just want to let you guys know that my intention with these horoscopes is to taste the fruit for myself, and to help us all. And may this card, may this reading be for everybody's highest good. So please give us a message. I got the star reversed. So like I said, are you gonna be the real you? Are you gonna show your true colors? And then from the oracle, from the psychic tarot, what can help us with this star reversed? Recognition and reward. So to be proud of who you are, in order to be proud of who you are and to be recognized and rewarded, you gotta keep putting that work in with Vesta and Saturn. You gotta keep showing. I'm hearing "Come as You Are" by Nirvana right now. So come as you are. This is who I am. This is what I do. You don't like it, nothing I can do. So I hope you guys like my channel. Thank you. Please subscribe, like, or not. Not sure where this is going. Like I said, I've been doing this channel in Espanol, so we'll just see where the flow goes. Okay. So thank you for being here. I wish you a happy weekend. Ciao.